Hi guys, I'm Dr. Abhijit and with me I have Geeta ma'am. Hi ma'am.
Hello Abhijit.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well, and guys, welcome to Slim Bite Eat Right Season 3. So ma'am, what are we making today?
It's a simple mung dal. Mung dal, I will more talk on nutrition because I'm a nutritionist.
Yes, of course.
So there we are looking at the overnight soaked mung, need not be sprouted because children have very good gut to digest whatever we give them, very healthy digestive system. So a mung which is just soaked overnight. Once we cook the mung, once we have it, pressure cook it.
Okay.
Right? I've already cooked it so that we don't waste time on it. Pressure cook the mung dal. It's not the dal, it is the whole mung.
Okay.
Once you pressure cook it, you need ingredients, other ingredients like black salt, because we are making it a little more interesting for the chatpata taste, so the child does not feel the boring concept of typical puri bhaji type of a food. Then there's a chili paste, ginger paste, coriander, green chutney, curd. But only thing what's important here is the protein part, which is the mung, whole mung, which is being soaked just to make it more lighter on the gut. But children can digest it because I pressure cooked it. And we will use potato. Now this potato is favorite for every child.
Every child actually.
We will take this as a carbohydrate. What is a carbohydrate? It gives you energy. So we will use, instead of grains like wheat, jawar, bajra, rice, we will look at potato as a energy giving food, and we'll look protein as a bodybuilder for a child. So let's get started with the recipe.
Yes, surely.
Yeah. So first what we have to do is, we've already soaked the mung. Can I have the lighter? Yes, sorry. So we'll saute the mung with little oil. I don't feel oil restriction is important in a child unless it's a pediatric obesity, that if you have a child who's an obese side, we look at controlling the portions rather than the nutrients, because the food has to be tasty. Yes. You can't give more of a bland, I'm talking this till the oil gets heated. So you can't have a bland diet to a child.
Understand.
So I am a little more flexible with the oil intake, plus minus how it goes.
I'll appreciate that.
You're going to taste after this.
Yes.
Right. So once the oil gets heated, I'll put little in the mung to get it sauteed so that the moisture is evaporated, so it makes a very good filling. In that, we'll put little chili paste, garlic, these are all taste enhancers. They do have nutrition, but when we are talking about healthy tiffins for children, it's more important I talk about the macronutrients which we take, proteins. Yeah, once it is getting heated, I would like to put little black salt in it, so that same black salt is kala namak. It gives you a same taste. It has sodium in it, same like common salt, but not iodized. It has good amount of potassium in it. But what is important in this recipe, it gives a different tangy taste. Okay. Apart from when we add, because in all the chaat masala, we have this black salt used. So now very little sauteed, and I'll put off the gas. Set aside to cook, or to make it little on a normal side, so because I have to use it as filling. In a chapati, the amount of filling goes very less. When you say vegetables are giving in the form of paratha, the amount of vegetable is not actually contributing to the vegetable intake. But when you make a pattice, maybe I can add a little more extra serving of what I want to give. So that is why I think the concept of pattice is what we are looking at. And instead of paratha, it's something different also.
It's different. It is creative.
It is, it is not creative. It is something which is easy for a working mother like me also, who can make it for the children. I have already boiled the potatoes, softly boiled, mashed the potatoes. Right now in this, I'll put some ingredients. It is something like for vada we make, batata vada.
Yes,
very favorite dish. The same concept. We will add all the ingredients which we make. For vada, it is again the chili paste. Same ingredient here and there, so you can see how minimized efforts are made. Coriander. Green is very important. I enjoy putting this color because I think green comes with a lot of nutrition. The folic acid, the iron may not contribute to a lot in this recipe, but why not give a message that try to maximize your intake of green as much as possible by putting in every recipes which you do it. A little salt. And a little lime. My hands are washed, so I think a more Indianized way of looking at it is I'll try to use my hands to make a dough.
Mothers do actually. That's how mothers do.
This will also give a lot of touch to your recipe.
Recipe, exactly.
You will say, "Dil se khana banaya hai." This is how it is. Okay, I think we've done with the batter, which is mostly made of this potato, the covering part, and the filler, which is the mung part. So what I want actually, if it can work out, is equal amount, because we always promote कि जितना चपाती खा रहे हो उतना ही दाल खाओ. So for every protein, carb, our protein, it has to be 1:1 ratio. So let me see if I can manage the filling of my mung as 1:1 ratio. So I'm making 2 crusts, so that I stuff it, fill it in between.
In fact, the last season, the recipe that you did, healthy bale, was quite inspiring. It has inspired a lot of people. A lot of people have tried it as well.
I'm not a very good cook, Abhijit, I can tell you, but then something like this with nutrition interests us also.
Yes.
So this is a stuffed pattice, right?
That looks interesting.
It looks large.
Yeah, that one.
So one pattice I think will take care of your tiffin as well as your snack. So both ways you're looking at it.
Quite large.
Yeah,
it actually looks like a vada.
Yeah. So one portion is like eating 1 chapati and 1 katori dal.
Oh wow.
Good for us that dal and chapati is a struggle for every parent or a mother or a child, and child feels very boring. So something like that. Because every parent should understand that potato also can be given in place of chapati.
That's something new.
But chapati and potato sabji becomes 2 grains, 2 energy giving food. So this education, I think, for dietitian,
that is very important. Exactly.
That's I think will help us to work on it. You can bake it, you can saute it. There's no need to fry because we don't have any covering like besan on it, so it is generally sauteed. And once it is done perfectly, then I can lay out. You can give it in the tiffin, and I'll tell you how to make it interesting. Snackers. Put it here. No, we'll put it here. Children don't like garnished and all. You will find them not liking the green color and all. So we've tried to mask whatever we want to do it in the batter itself. So we won't garnish it because generally the recipes go with garnishing. So this one recipe can go with tiffin because it is a complete recipe.
Yes.
Right? Suppose you want to make it more interesting, what I would like to do is let's make a chart out of this. This is Imli chutney. I will not say the recipe of this because it's with the bhel and lagda patties we generally have this. This is the pudina chutney. You know, this ethnic Indian foods which we are having, they're very, very nutritious and very, very interesting to taste. Who doesn't like pani puri and chaat?
Actually, who doesn't?
Isn't it?
Seriously.
And the last part is the curd. This is only when you're eating as a chaat. Maybe you cannot really put this in the tiffins. In the tiffin you can only give the sauteed cutlet which we can give it. But as a chaat at 4 o'clock or when the child wants to eat something different, I think this is one way of looking at it. So it is more of potato patties or mung dal patties you call it. If child doesn't like the name mung dal, you can say aloo patties. So he feels okay, aloo patties is an interesting term. And mung dal patties for a nutritionist sounds interesting. So this I'm done with my recipe.
Wow, I mean, just when I thought this was yummy and my mouth was watering, You just blew up my mind by doing this actually. Honestly, this came out of nowhere, you know. She's actually made a chart out of this. Look at this, how it looks. It looks yummy. I mean, probably only a nutritionist can do that, because from up it doesn't look like what it is, what has gone into it.
True.
And if I was a kid, or forget about a kid, even if I'm an adult, I feel like having it. Now this is what I call creativity with food, which includes nutrition. That you don't have to compromise on how the food looks or how it tastes. At the same time, it should be nutritious.
Very true.
Isn't it?
Channels like your Slim Bite has helped us promote this. Thank you again to you.
So, further not delaying this, can I taste this now?
Please.
Yeah? I can't. This is really good. I was not expecting this in this season. Something very creative of what we have done. But guys,
Mind the heat, it is a little hot. We just took out from
yeah. Beautiful.
Thank you. My hands are not free. Thank you, Abhijit.
Wonderful. It's yummy. You cannot say this is made of this Mung dal and all that stuff. It feels as if I've gone to some chaat. You know, at this chaat ka thela, and I've had this ragda patties, what they call this. Wonderful, wonderful.
It's very kind of you to talk about such nice words, but there's a lot of nutrition in this. Thank you.
No, I'm just being honest. It's actually very, very delicious. Seriously. Wow.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. I mean, it's always a pleasure having you on the show, because
It's an honor to be a part of this show. Thank you.
You come up with such beautiful recipes. Like last time there was healthy bhel. Now we have a healthy dahi vada. You know, you just put mung dal patties. You put that in that. Wow. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
It's my pleasure.
We are all honored to have you on the show. Seriously.
It's the same here.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.